Okay, so we're gonna do this street right here, Calçada do Tronco Velho. Hopefully I pronounced that properly. This is kind of an interesting building. I'm gonna try to talk about that later, what little I remember about it, but it's very unique. And basically we're kind of up on top of the hill. We're St. Augustine's is nearby, and we're starting out at here, this little Lago de Santo Agostinho, and we're gonna go downhill from there. But yeah, this is St. Augustine's Church right there. The main entrance is around the corner. There's a cinema for theater over there. There's a seminary over there. There's another seminary over there as well. And there's also a library that's donated to the public. And that's all in this little kiosk area. But what we're gonna do in this video is just head on down, and it's Gamboa that goes down to like sometimes they call that a Filipino street. It's kind of an interesting place, police station right there. But we're gonna go down this one. Hey, check it out, Macau 2023. Check out some more streets. Okay, this is called Sidewalk of the Old Trunk. So this one, and I also just found the other video too, where Iz and I travel to to this area, but we go down that street in this particular video, so you can hear my theme song again. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to let him talk about this building right here, because I want to use his words for it. So, okay. So I'm going to highlight this. And then yeah, this is actually the other video. And what he's going to start doing is talking about this particular building.
And actually all the stuff.
But in this one we're talking about that.
There's a lot of cool stuff everywhere in here, as there is everywhere in Macau. But what we're going to do is talk about this place right here.
So right now we're going to talk about this place right here.
Actually a bank. But what's interesting about this particular building is that it has this sort of Dutch architecture.
Dutch.
Yeah, and that in itself is quite strange, because remember, Macau was a Portuguese colony, and the Dutch actually tried to take the colony away from the Portuguese several times. So in order to find an architectural building that's Dutch, it's very interesting.
Dutch, right? That's right, Dutch.
So one of the things that tells me it's Dutch in origin is primarily the roof. I don't know if you can show the rooftop.
You can see the rooftop up there as well.
This is the only building in Macau that I know of that has this style of roof.
Yeah, it's really unique.
And the reason it has this style of roof is that so when it snows, the snow doesn't
walk down it a little bit.
causing
actually, I might walk into the front.
The roof, it sort of falls off. So that kind of gives it a very interesting, unique place here in Macau. You won't find another building like it. That's pretty cool.
So yeah, so actually let's take a look at this real quick. So yeah, it looks like now it's a bank, Delta Asia Bank. So yeah, basically I guess it's a Dutch, and there is an interesting history with that as well. So let me just kind of come over to the side of the street here. Yeah, and actually that is interesting. Yeah, I remember, no, I can't remember that conversation now. But yeah, the Dutch actually came, and somebody who was Dutch built this. I'm assuming he's Dutch. And yeah, the Dutch actually tried to take over the Portuguese colony of Macau a few times. Actually, that's basically why I tried to let Portugal stay here for 600 years, is just to keep away other European groups that might have imperialistic intentions. So that's kind of interesting that building has that. Oh, okay, Tano Soares is a really popular last name here. If you can look through here, you can see it's kind of nice and breezy. Here's Journal Tribuna de Macau. Let's take a look at this Dutch building again. It's kind of cool. Kind of interesting building. I always like how the sidewalks like this go like this. Whenever I see that, I always like that. You know, just the way these windows, they go down, you know, kind of downhill, right? So I always really like that. This tribunal is a Portuguese one. I used to see people in the window here working away. I don't see any today though. Tribunal's right there. And we're gonna keep on walking down. Mr. Beer is coming up soon. So yeah, this is called Old Trunk Road, Velho, Tronco, Velho. What happened to this? Like all rust. Okay, we're gonna walk by Gamboa in a second, but I just want to capture this angle right here as well. So yeah, that starts up that way. Kind of curious about straight ahead right over there too. Yeah, this one is closed, but this had different some interesting stuff. Oh, bricks. It used to be called Bricks, now it's called Mr. Beer. But yeah, that's the old sign of Bricks, but it's been gone for a while, at least 5 years I think. Gamboa is right there. I do want to go across because I saw something kind of interesting. This Portuguese restaurant. A lot of really nice decor. Let's kind of look into it real quick. Got Fado. And then just kind of see some nice artwork everywhere. But what I want to do is go across the street. So there's something that I usually never look at, but I'm going to look at today. So as soon as this white car goes by, I'm gonna go across real quick. So we're gonna come up around here real quick. I just want to take a look at this space right here. So, oh, okay, it's a restaurant. So actually, oh hello. I'm just looking. So they got all kinds of cool stuff like pork chop bun, milk tea, and really nice little venue. Kind of cool. And I love the sign. The sign is a beautiful sign. It's like people just kind of hang out there. What a great space to hang out. Yeah, that's the entrance right there. So it's kind of like a small little doorway, but it's so interesting. But yeah, I guess you can sit in this window and just kind of watch all the people come by, right? So it's kind of cool because you're kind of lower as well, so you can look up towards people. But the window's a little bit tinted, which is great because I don't think I've ever noticed that. I've walked by it many times, but I never really noticed it before. So okay, so that's up the top of the hill, St. Augustine's Church. There's like a bunch of kind of cool stuff, the Jesuits, a library, and then you go down past the Macau Tribunal, the where the journalists traditionally were at. And then we're gonna keep on coming down our street here. And then yeah, we got Gamboa to the right here. And that's Gamboa's right there. And also there's the Mr. Beer as well. So kind of a cool space. I'm gonna keep on going down. Masa. I guess that's face mask. Yeah, you know, usually I think I film going uphill. I don't really film going downhill in this spot. Today we are. A lot of nice restaurants, kind of Macau style. And we're gonna come to the end of our street in a mini moment. Oh, they changed this restaurant into a Honolulu restaurant. That's kind of new. Then we have this beautiful building right here. I think this, I don't know the history of that, but that street is called Suarez. There's a Dr. Maria Suarez. I think it's Maria. We'll check that out too. But this is our target street right here. We're gonna go, we'll take a look right there, but there it is right there. Calçada, so Tronco, Velho. Then we're just gonna briefly, then this is a different street of the coolies, which were like slaves. And this is also kind of like a Filipino area as well. It's kind of known, sometimes they call it Filipino Street, this one or Gamboa. Sorry, not the slave street. This one leads into another street with a different name, and it's kind of near Gamboa. Gamboa's across street up there, but this one is Kule's up until that blue building down there. But anyways, none of that is our focus. It's kind of cool. There's all this farm, all this old I think those are shark fins. It might be, but definitely Chinese medicine. Super cat. Okay, let me just kind of go down briefly here. There we go. So kind of some interesting stuff, right? So that was that looks really cool right there. Those two bikes and that little courtyard like that. So kind of layered in. Looks really cool. Okay, so we're gonna come back, and what I'm gonna do. Looks like this business went out of order, but kind of looks like something that's popular with the Filipino community, the Shone kind of stuff. So anyways, and we also have these little becos, and then this is Hua do Dr. Suarez. So yeah, this is that name keeps coming up a lot. Yeah, this is new. They just built, I haven't seen this Honolulu one in this location before, but Honolulu is a chain. It's everywhere in Macau. Down there is Solado Square, and then so our target street was that one that was up a little bit. So we'll just or sorry, it's this one right here. So that one is our target street right there, that kind of cool building. So we basically came from St. Augustine's at the top, and we basically came all the way down here to Calçada do Tronco Velho, and we're actually going to end this video in a mini moment. And it's kind of like the Filipino street right there. And I think I'll just come down to the end, and I'm just going to show you that this comes out to Solado Square. But yeah, it is a really beautiful area though. It's kind of interesting how this little street right here has a different name. Dr. Suarez. Then when you come out to this, yeah, this Dr. Suarez. And now we come out to Solado Square over here. Then we have come out to this kind of main road. This road goes all the way down to Pond 16. We're just going to briefly and then yeah, so to come out to that space. So maybe a lot of people are familiar with this already. But yeah, that's a giant Solado Square area. A lot of traffic today. But anyways, so we're going to come to an end for our street. So photogenic. There's like a giant bamboo scaffolding up there for a billboard. Okay. So that was our street, was that one up there, and we're just gonna end it as we walk up here. So yeah, that was it. It goes up to the top of the hill there. So yeah, Macau's is kind of filled with all kinds of interesting stuff everywhere. And that was our street up there. It's kind of cool. So that was ours right there. Calçada do Tronco Velho. Kind of cool. Hey, checking out Macau 2023. Check out some more streets.
Toma cuidado da movimento.